Alright, let's go. What's up, guys? How y'all doing today? I gave y'all another day to digest the Monday Night Football game. Probably one of the best games of the year. I was supposed to do this video yesterday. Didn't happen. I'm gonna do this now. For everybody in the Northeast, snowstorm happening now. Be careful. Drive safe. I made it back. A little rough because New York, people can't drive, and then you add snow, it's already rough. So I hope everybody else makes it home safe. On to week 15. Man, was I wrong about week 14? I might have had maybe like a few right picks. Other than that, I was probably 75% wrong on my picks. It was bad. But yeah, that game Monday night, Browns Ravens, really good game, very enjoyable, down to the wire. Was it after that interception from Baker? I thought it was over. But Baker played really well. If y'all saw Brandon Marshall's take on that game, embarrassing take. How are you going to blame Baker for the entire loss when the defense couldn't cover Lamar Jackson whatsoever? He's already being attacked because he's never seen a playoff game, so what does he know about winning? Right? Brandon Marshall, if you and the rest of the offense score 35, 42 points, but you lose, are you blaming your quarterback? No. But anyway, very entertaining football game. Obviously, I did not pick the Ravens to win. I had Cleveland winning that game and being more of a threat to take the AFC North away from Pittsburgh, because they play again, week 16, 17? But that didn't happen, so I think it's safe to say Pittsburgh is going to obviously take that division. But we'll talk about the AFC later. Let's go over the NFC first. Green Bay took care of business, as per usual. They played Detroit. No surprise there. Rumors floating around now that Stafford wants out of Detroit. Probably a couple of years too late. The Saints. Is anybody sold on Taysom Hill? Anybody. At any point in his career. Were you ever sold on Taysom Hill? What Taysom Hill is and has been is basically what Tim Tebow should have been. A gadget player, right? Gadget quarterback, where he's lined up everywhere, right? That's what people said that Tebow should have been doing. So Taysom Hill, I'm sorry, I was never sold on Taysom Hill. I was never sold on Tim Tebow either as a starting quarterback. Taysom Hill is basically Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow was horrible as a quarterback. Granted, he won games, right? Sure, he had the one throw against Pittsburgh in the playoffs, right? That's his only good throw. Other than that, what Taysom Hill is doing now is what Tebow should have been doing. I think that's what the Jets tried to do, but it didn't work because Sanchez was awful as well. So, yeah, that's my take on Taysom Hill. I'm just not sold at all. And the fact that he's the future of the Saints at quarterback, and now you got rumors floating around that this is Drew Brees' last year on the Saints. You have Jameis. He can throw, not effectively, but he can throw. Sorry. But yeah, they took an L to the Eagles. That hurts. Because now you got the Rams right behind you, one game. And they're both 8-2 in the conference. So the Saints, they can't afford another L. Who are the Saints even playing this week? The Chiefs. You're playing the Chiefs without Drew Brees. It doesn't even matter who you have at quarterback. Jameis has had no time to prepare. And you have Taysom Hill. You're basically playing Tim Tebow at quarterback. And the Rams are playing... Who is Seattle playing anyway? Okay, this is going to be a good game. This is going to be a good game. I'm a believer in Washington. As I said last week, they were going to win and win the division, as they have the easier schedule. This is a good game. Believe it or not, Seattle should be decent favorites, but this is going to be a much better game than people are realizing. I don't think people realize on paper how good Washington is, and they're finally getting it together, right? It was a rough start to the season, but they're getting it together. I like what they have. Good coaching, Ron Rivera. I always forget Jack Del Rio, right? That's his name, the defensive coordinator. Good coaching. Their defense is really solid. The guy they drafted, Chase Young, really good game last week. Really good game. So once they keep getting it together, they could be really solid. Honestly, nobody was talking about them prior to the year because they're Washington football team. That's all everybody was talking about. But their roster is really solid. Set up really nice. They're probably the best set team right now in the NFC East, which nobody was talking about. Like, I sat there and pretty much watched them really closely on Thanksgiving, and I'm like, oh, yo, this roster is really good. So, Seattle should win, but I think it's a lot closer than people are expecting. Okay. And even if the Giants win, right? Giants have the tiebreaker. So yeah, if Washington loses, then the Giants win. Who are the Giants playing? Cleveland. Okay, so Cleveland should win this game. So I have Cleveland winning. I have Seattle winning, which will keep Washington at the top of the division. Yeah, Seattle took care of business. As I said they were. I mean, they're playing the Jets. Nothing to talk about there. They did what they were supposed to do. They're not going to lose to two New York teams back to back. Tampa, very important win. They did luck out on 2 missed field goals and an extra point from Dan Bailey. So, they got lucky. Bucks are playing Atlanta. Tampa, they better win this game. Sometimes you don't even know which Tampa Bay team is going to show up. Sometimes you don't know what Atlanta team is going to show up. So, I do think Atlanta still has one of the worst defenses in football. So I think Tom Brady continues to show improvement with the offense, and I think Tampa wins this. I think the Bucks score 30 plus. Right? Hold on. Let me make sure. They didn't play the NFC West, right? No? Okay. So, if we look at standings, right? Let's say, for instance, Seattle loses. Because I know Tampa played the Rams and got embarrassed. Then you're looking at strength of schedule. Too many tiebreakers. Like conference, right? If Seattle loses, Tampa wins, right? So they're tied 6-4. Then you have to look at strength of schedule. I think Tampa has the tiebreaker over strength of schedule, I guess. Or do they play later in the season? No, they don't. So why do they play? They play the Rams. Bro, Falcons, Lions, Falcons. They should be finishing the season 11-5. Arizona. Okay, so I did pick them to lose against the Giants. I did not realize Daniel Jones was still hurt. I don't understand why the Giants rushed him. Like, he didn't look right. He didn't run the ball at all, did he? I don't even think he ran the ball. Like, I don't understand why the Giants would do that. Like, I guess, I get that they're playing for the division, but you're not, like, Super Bowl contenders. Like, why are you trying to rush to win a division that won't really mean much, right? When you still have a bright future, you don't want to hurt this kid even more. Like, I think what they've done over the last month, I don't want to say it's enough, but it's plenty of motivation for going into next year. Like, sure, you'll make the playoffs, losing the first round to an NFC West team or Tampa. But was the risk worth it? Rushing him in, what if he got hurt again and it was worse? Should have just played it safe. 1 extra week. That's just me. But yeah, Arizona, huge win. Has them 7th in the last spot. The Vikings losing. Well, as I said, they were going to lose, right? But I still had them 7th because I thought Arizona was going to lose. Right? You got Minnesota against Chicago. And then you got Arizona against Philly. I have Arizona winning this game. Jalen Hurts looked really good. The Eagles' offense in general looked very different, obviously, with a new quarterback. Hurts over Wentz. This is what the offense was supposed to look like all year. I don't like how they were calling plays for Wentz. I don't like it whatsoever. It's just like the team just gave up on Wentz and just wanted him to look bad. Like, why? The same play calling you had. Yes, you can't run the ball with Wentz. I mean, you can't have Wentz running the ball because he's slower than Hurts. Fine. But, let him run out of the pocket and make some plays. You have him sitting in a pocket where his O-line can't block anybody. There were some sacks where it's just like he snaps the ball and he's sacked already. They didn't really do anything to build his confidence. Alshon Jeffrey even scored a touchdown. Where has he been for the last 2 seasons? As a New England fan, I would gladly take Wentz, right? He has a massive contract. They got to do something with that contract because nobody's going to take that full contract that Wentz has. So they're going to have to eat some money. And if that happens, I'll gladly take a Wentz. I'll take Darnold. Darnold has no value because he's looked like garbage under the Jets. So I'd gladly take him. Dak, Dallas doesn't deserve you. Come to New England. I do not want a reunion with Jimmy G. He's fine, but he can't stay healthy. Even when Brady was suspended for 4 games. Jimmy G got hurt twice in 3 starts. Got hurt twice. Why would I want that? He already proves that he can't stay healthy. But back to the Eagles. Arizona should take care of business. It's in Arizona. So, I don't know. Arizona should take care of business here. Sometimes you don't even know which Eagle team is going to show up now. If they continue to look like what they did last week, you never know. Their running game was really good. And it just opens up the entire playbook for Jalen Hurts. Especially if you have your weapons that all of a sudden just want to play. I don't know. I just don't like the play calling that they had for Wentz. But to me, I have Arizona 8-6. The way the Bears dismantled the Texans, as I had the Texans winning that game, because I'm just not a believer in anybody that plays quarterback for the Bears at all. But the Bears defense made Houston look really bad. It also shows that Houston, if you don't protect Deshaun Watson, he's not going to last. They should know that from experience. David Carr, when they drafted him, he got sacked like a million times in 1 season because they didn't protect him. So from experience, they should know that they need to protect their quarterback. Because, Lord have mercy, Deshaun Watson needs help. So either that or he should... If I'm Watson, unless they actually help him, he needs to leave before they ruin his career. Like, look at Andrew Luck. He's not even in the league anymore. And he was just entering his prime. Because the Colts did not protect him. But yeah, the Bears ate him alive. Watson came out of the game. They brought a rookie back in. They ate him. Oh, not a rookie. They brought somebody in. Ate him alive too. And Watson's like, I can't let this kid go through this. He came back out. Got eaten alive again. Was not expecting for that to happen. So that leaves Chicago right there in the mix. 1 game. Cardinals are playing Philly. Vikings and the Bears are playing each other. This is actually a must-win for actually all... Yeah, must-win for all 3 of these teams. Yeah, because if the Vikings lose, they'll come down here. And if Arizona loses, they'll be 5-5. Bears will be 6-5 in the conference. So if Cardinals lose and the Bears win, the Bears will move up to 7. So at 7-7, they'll be at the 7th seed. With all this tiebreaker stuff happening. because they'll be 1-1 head to head, right? And then it's division. Bro, I don't know. There's just so much tiebreaker stuff going on. So I do. Okay, no, hold on. 5-5. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, because obviously if Chicago beats the Vikings, they'll have a worse record. So I don't even know what I'm even looking at here, because they'll be 7-7 and they'll be 6-8. They'll come down, and then conference record 5-5, 6-5. Bears will move up to 7. Yeah, I can do it. So I have pretty much everybody staying where they're at. Who are the Saints playing again? I forgot. The Chiefs. Yeah, I don't have the Saints winning. Not at all. Especially with Tim Tebow at quarterback, basically. That's basically who Taysom Hill is. He's Tim Tebow. So, and then if the Rams win, they'll move up. No. Right? Who are the Rams playing again? 10 and... Bro, I don't know. By default, the Rams should go up. By default. The Rams should go up to 2 when the Saints come down to 3. Conference, they'll still be 8-2, even if the Saints lose and the Rams win. And then I think it's strength of schedule, so obviously the strength of schedule is easier. Harder here. So I think the Rams will go up to 2 and Saints come down to 3. So that's the only change I see happening. Rams go up. And the Bucs will be technically 2 games behind the Saints. Yeah. And then Washington, Seattle, Tampa, and Arizona. Unless Jalen Hurts wants to play spoiler. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I know I kind of ranted about tiebreaker stuff because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about with that. So if I figured it out, let me know. But let's go towards the AFC. Chiefs took care of business. Miami made it very interesting, as I said. The Chiefs did not cover, so I got that part right. I got that right. It was one of the very few things I got right. Kansas City didn't cover. The game was close. I do believe if Fitzmagic was playing, they would have had that upset. I'm gonna stick by that. Sure, Tua had 300 plus yards, 1 interception, but I just think the offense flows better under Fitzpatrick. That's what I think. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know. I've already had some in the Twitter call me crazy because they completely disagreed. Pittsburgh. I knew the Bills were good. I didn't think they were this good. Buffalo proved me wrong. So they're at legitimate title contenders. If Pittsburgh keeps playing around, they keep being trash like they've been the last 2 weeks, Buffalo will take them. Who is Pittsburgh playing? Are they playing? Did I miss them? There's no more bye. Like, what? Am I blind? Oh, Monday night. I was like, what? Monday night. Okay. Yeah, no. Pittsburgh should win this. I don't even know who plays quarterback anymore for Cincinnati. Like, who is playing quarterback? If Burrow was playing, that'd probably be an upset. Who? Oh, Brandon Allen. Yeah, I don't know. Pittsburgh likes to play down to the competition very often. So don't be surprised if this game is very close until the end. But Pittsburgh should win that game. And then you got Buffalo against Denver. Denver has potential to be really good, but they've been trash all year. They have pieces. I mean, maybe not having Von Miller kind of hurts on defense, which is like the heart and soul of this team. But on offense, I don't know what they're doing. I honestly thought Melvin Gordon addition wasn't good. Kind of hurt Phillip Lindsay's growth a little bit. Titans took care of business. Now they play Detroit. Damn, can't even say it's former Patriots disciples against each other. Patricia's gone. But Vrabel should take care of his. Should take care of that game there. All right, Tannehill. Derrick Henry's gonna carve him up. He's gonna have a big day. So if you're against him in fantasy, good luck. Good luck. Cleveland, rough showing. They're playing the Giants. They should win that. Defense should look a lot better than giving up 45 points to Lamar Jackson. Don't even know if Daniel Jones is playing. Is he? Limited. It all depends if Daniel Jones is playing, because if you have to rely on Colt McCoy, the defense will definitely have a bounce back week for Cleveland. What's next? The Colts surprised me the way they destroyed the Raiders. And they're playing Houston. That should be an easy win for the Colts. Easy win. Right? 40-44. T.Y. Hilton, he's back. Hey, what happened here? I didn't mean to click that. He's back. 86 yards, 2 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs had a terrible game. Granted, that's like 3+ yards carry. It's not bad, but it's not too good. Derek Carr, 2 picks. Hurts, obviously. What a game. What a game. Yeah, Jonathan Taylor, Rivers, and T.Y. Hilton. It's a trio. But yeah, they definitely surprised me with that game. So I had the Raiders winning. Dolphins, still 7th. Now they have Baltimore right behind them. Wins over tiebreaker based on win percentage in conference games. Yeah, 5-4, 5-5. Miami is playing New England. New England can play spoiler. Don't be surprised if New England plays spoiler here. I gotta look at the rest of their schedule. Because the only reason why I had Miami still the 7th seed is because I had Baltimore losing on Monday, which they could have afforded. Could have afforded these 2 losses, right? The Chiefs and the Patriots, because I do have them losing both. I had them losing both games. Then they play the Raiders and the Bills. Baltimore against Jacksonville. So Baltimore winning that game. I think by the end of Sunday, this is gonna flip. This is definitely gonna flip by the end of the week because I have Baltimore winning and Miami losing. Now I had Baltimore lost, that would have been different. Miami would still be up here at 8-6. So I don't know. And then the Raiders. Do I not see them? They're playing, right? Am I blind? Oh, they play tomorrow. I forgot there was a game tomorrow. Okay, so I do have the Raiders winning this. So that would put 8-6, 9-5, 8-6, 5-5. So that would, a loss to New England would put Miami at 9 if Baltimore and the Raiders both win. Not really taking them out of the playoffs, but obviously out of the playoffs currently if they lose. But still in contention. I don't have New England making it. Even if they win out, they'll be 9-7. That's not enough. So they're pretty much dead, in my opinion, so we can remove them. Yeah, Baltimore against Jacksonville. I mean, Minshew's playing now. He is their better option, but would they want to ruin their tank? Right? They're 1-12. A win would put them above Cincinnati. Because I don't know, that's division. No, even winning would leave them 15th. Do they have a game canceled? Why are they not eliminated? You can make the playoffs? Wait, hold on. Oh, technically they can. I don't know. Regardless, the Jaguars don't want to win. Like, there's nothing to play for. There's not even anything to build on if you win. You might as well just continue tanking. I don't even if they win, they're not gonna keep Minshew. Why did they bench him? 14-5. Tied for 5th? Oh. I don't know. That's not like... I don't even know why that was even playing. His stats weren't bad. I don't know why they benched him. Sure, the offense might have struggled with 13. But you got 30, 25, 29, 25. Like, the offense just never looked bad. I don't even know why they benched him. I don't know, maybe the defense can stop somebody. 33, 31, 33, 30, 34, 39, 31. The issue isn't Minshew. So, do they even draft a quarterback? I don't know. Yeah. I have it staying the same. The Chiefs winning. They're beating the Saints. Unless Breeze magically comes back, which it doesn't look like he is. Steelers winning. The Bills winning. Right? Who's Buffalo playing? Denver. Yeah, the Bills should... I mean... Like, why wouldn't they? They just beat Pittsburgh. Why would they lose to Denver? Granted, football is a weird sport. Anybody can beat anybody at any given moment. Cleveland should beat the Giants. Colts should beat Houston. Yeah, they should beat Houston. I mean, the Colts just annihilated the Raiders. I think they should have an easier time with the Texans. Dolphins, I had them losing to the Patriots. Ravens, I have them winning. Raiders, I have them winning. Basically, the playoff teams should win their games outside of Miami. Sure, Herbert has looked really good. You have Eckler back. They could play spoiler. Do the Chargers have a solid? I think the Chargers have a solid shot at beating the Raiders. Game's gonna be a lot closer than I'm thinking. Chargers weren't really. I don't think they're as bad as their record. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just say the Chargers play spoiler, New England plays spoiler, and then the Ravens are the 7th seed after Sunday. I'm okay with that. All I know is that I need people on my fantasy team to go off. That's what I really need. If you guys are doing fantasy, let me know. Let me know if y'all I'm in the playoffs on both of my teams. I need some big games from my players. Let me know who you guys got. Your predictions for the playoff picture, your fantasy teams. Let me know. But outside of that, I will be back to talk more football next week. If your teams are in a playoff hunt, let me know. Just let me know anything football related. Let's talk. Other than that, as you already know, my team's out of it. Teams I will be rooting for are these two teams here. Brady, DeAndre Hopkins, and players on my fantasy team. But other than that, have a good night. You're in the Northeast. dealing with the snowstorm. Stay safe. Everybody else stay safe from Corona as well. You guys already know. Have a good night, guys. Peace.